You guys familiar with this guy, Joseph D. Pistone?
Yeah.
That's Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
So I got a little funny story about that.
My name is Robert Borelli, and this is my story. God saved my life, and He can do the same for you.
So we used to hang out. When my father went to live in Florida, we used to stay in this hotel called the Diplomat, right? In the Diplomat. And they used to come there, the Lefty Guns and all of them used to go to the Diplomat. So now the movie comes out. Years later, the movie comes out, and I'm watching the movie, right? And at the end of the movie, they showed pictures of the real people, and they showed him with them. And I used to talk to him. I go, oh shit, I know him. It was him when he used to hang out at the Diplomat with them. Because in the Diplomat, my father and them had cabanas. They had the cabanas wired the feds. And when I saw the movie, I saw him in the picture, and I go, oh shit, because in the movie, that scene is in the movie. They're in Florida at the Diplomat. That's when they were going on the boat and all that. And I was there when that transpired.
I was in prison with some of them.
Yeah.
In MCC.
Yeah. But Lefty got
moved off the floor to the 9th floor. And people think, usually when you go from the 11th to the 9th floor, you give it up. But they ended up finding out there was a hit on his life. Yeah. And they had to put it in protective custody.
Yeah. My father always told me that was a desperado crew. Yeah. The desperate. They were always, they're true, and they're breaking open the meters and everything. They were desperados.
Yeah. But they used to come to O'Neill's club all the time. Yeah.
But my opinion about him, that he committed murder. That guy, he got people murdered.
Yeah. Well, look what they did to Lefty.
Yeah.
They knew that Lefty was going to get killed. They let him walk into it.
He got people murdered by doing what he did. I mean, they had an opportunity to cooperate, but they weren't going to never cooperate, them guys back then.
Well, I mean, I think it's a lesson that you just don't bring anybody around because they're making money. And that's the key thing. Yeah. A lot of people got in trouble because people came around with making a lot of money, and they were going to give you this and they were going to give you that. Yeah. And a lot of them were informers. Yeah. And the government was giving. Your brother-in-law, how he got me was through a cigarette load.
Yeah. Yeah, Louis, yeah.
Yeah. That's how he got me. And of course, I knew who he was. Yeah. A little bit different than a stranger coming in. But anytime you presented big money, you had to buy it. Exactly. And they would just welcome him because you made money.
He got to do that for all that length of time. I mean, he was this close to getting straightened out.
I know.
They pulled him out when he got
I know. I seen this.
That's the truth. That's really, that's true. They actually proposed that.
I know. Well, that's why he had it.
I don't know why they didn't let him get straightened out. That would have really been crazy having an FBI agent straightened out. Holy shit.
You didn't think about it that way, but I know because he was going to straighten him out, that was his death.
And they asked him to do a piece of work too.
Yeah. Some of it's in the movie itself. So you are now watching the Robert Borelli YouTube channel. Forget about it.